Hi, I'm Peter. That's William or Billy.
Yes.
And this is straight out with William and Peter.
Makes sense, right? Because
Right.
we're William and Peter. This is a story that I don't know if I ever told you.
I know a lot of stories, so I'll be shocked if I don't now.
All right. Do you know about the time that I used to work for a soap opera magazine, and they were having the daytime Emmy Awards, and I was.
Which I went to one of those.
You did
one time.
yes.
I felt really important.
No, he was wearing a suit. He looked
Yeah.
immaculate. He was talking to all the big stars.
I even lied that I was the writer for one of the General Hospital. What else you gonna say? I'm a freaking. I carry that luggage. You know, I'm a writer.
Elaine wasn't with him that night, so all these girls were gravitating toward him as if he was like this big writer who was going to get he was going to get them a job.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll get you a reading.
So anyway,
Go.
there was one night of the daytime Emmy Awards, and the after party was at the Ritz. Now, I might have had a few drinks. A few. And actually, there's two stories I want to tell. Not one about that night, but one story was they had it one year at Madison Square Garden, and they had
The daytime awards that matter. That's a lot of people in there. They filled it up.
they had the dinner. They had the
Wait, at the main garden or at that little?
the dinner was at the main garden.
Okay.
The show was at the smaller theater.
Okay.
So it was right after the circus. So where they were serving dinner smelled like elephant dung. I was like, I couldn't even believe that they were doing this. But
Here we are. We're going back to poop again.
but not our own. Anyway, so as I'm walking by, I happen to notice Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Do you know this?
Yes. No, I don't know this,
You
but
know
I know
them.
who they are. They're
Okay,
the
so
twins that
anyway,
are worth $1 billion.
because one of them was nominated for guest actress in a daytime show or
What,
whatever.
she was like 2?
No, they were like 15. So
Okay.
anyway, I saw them, and I remember I had a couple of glasses of wine or 10, and
10.
and my niece Lindsay, hi Linz,
Linz?
loved the Olsen twins at the time. So I thought, oh my God, this is my golden opportunity. I will get their autograph. So I asked a coworker of mine, do you have a piece of paper? Because who walks around with a piece of paper?
Who walks around with a piece of paper or a pen nowadays? Nobody.
Nobody. Well, then I didn't even have one. So I walked over to them and asked for their autograph. They very, kindly obliged. But I felt like I needed to say something, and the wine wasn't helping. So I thought I was saying something complimentary. But I said to them, it's a great thing that you two grew up so beautiful, because it could have been a real horror for America.
That's not a compliment.
Well, I thought it was, because
Thank God you grew up beautiful. If you were ugly, you wouldn't be worth
well,
$1
see,
billion.
that's how they took it, and that's how everybody.
I would take it the same way.
That's how everybody I tell the story to takes it. But I meant they were pretty cute little girls, and they grew up pretty, but they didn't take it that way. So it was like, get away from me.
You get away from me, you old creepy man. You old creepy
Exactly,
gay man.
Exactly. But not on that. But that wasn't the story I was going to tell. I was going to tell the time that I left the daytime Emmys, and I was living in the Village at the time, and I got into a cab, and as soon as and of course I was, maybe had some wine, and again, and I saw this license plate right in front of me. It said Nippy 8, Nippy 8.
Yes, I remember the story.
Oh,
Yes.
So now I'm going to tell our viewers
Yes.
who don't know the story.
Yes,
So I
it's a
told
good
the
story.
driver, because I had no place to go really other than to go home. I said, follow that car, as if I was in a James Bond movie.
Right.
So he looked at me like, why do you want me to follow this car? So I said, just do it. It's like, I'll pay you whatever, however long it takes, however much it is, just follow that car. And as soon as you see
And it wasn't an Uber either. Oh, yeah, yellow cab.
It was a yellow cab. There were no Ubers then. We're going back a ways.
69. No, it wasn't that long. It was like 70, 80, 80s.
Yeah,
The 80s.
So anyway,
yes.
so if anybody knows what Nippy 8 is, well, I'm going to tell you in a second. So as soon as there was a red light, I said, driver, pull up right next to that car. And the light had just turned red. So I figured this is my goal.
You had like about 30 seconds.
Maybe a minute.
Right.
It's New
I
York
still
City.
don't know. I know the story, but when he told me, I had no idea who Nippy is.
So I'm going to tell you. Well, anyway, so I took a chance. I opened the window and I screamed out, Whitney, I love you. And very slowly this window opened.
Wait, do you see what he's doing? That's how the window used to open in the 80s.
Well, I don't know that she did that.
Very slowly.
Maybe she had a button.
Maybe.
But very slowly the window opened, and there I was, face to face with Whitney Houston, as she said, I love you too, baby. And my life was complete. And that's a true story. My life was complete. Now, people were wondering what Nippy, if you're a Whitney Houston fan, as I still am despite her departure, Nippy was the name of her production company. That's what her dad called her. Nippy Inc. Yeah, you didn't know that?
I know
Her dad called her Nippy. And so that's how I knew. I took a chance, and there she was. So
Wow. I have one I could talk about. I'm a big boxing fan. Me and my wife, we love boxing all the time. My son was going to school.
Do you ever practice at home?
No, I would never box. I suck. I would suck. I wouldn't even know how I would do. Anyway, so we got tickets at a fundraiser at my son's school to go see my favorite boxer at the time, Miguel Cotto. So we got ringside seats and VIP dinner tickets before the show at, again, Madison Square
Oh,
Garden.
you're rich.
Well, no, I got lucky with these ringside tickets. I didn't pay the price. So the VIP was celebrity people. I'm a jeweler. I work in the diamond industry. I got Elaine. I blinged out with all these jewelries. And we're sitting down at this table. And who walks in? Rosie Perez. Come on, Puerto Rican. Rosie Perez walks in. She walks in and I'm like, oh my God, honey. She sits down. She was with a cousin, Sisto. I think her cousin name was Sisto, I think it is. She walks in. I go, honey, if you want to say anything to Rosie Perez, you better go up to her and talk to her right now. And then walked up to her, had a conversation for about 10, 15 minutes with Rosie Perez. Boricua. That's my celebrity sighting. I didn't talk to her because, I would probably try to hit on her, but, I'm with my wife. How can I hit on Rosie Perez with my wife there?
Well, we have seen a lot of celebrities in our lifetime, and keep watching.
Yeah,
You're gonna
keep
hear about
watching.
more.
Maybe you could tell us what's your celebrity
Yes,
sighting.
and you know what? You can hear about my sighting of Barbara Streisand.
You don't want to know that one.
In an upcoming episode, it was the most embarrassing.
We'll
ever.
probably tell you in some other clips before the Barbara Streisand sighting. He freaked out.
All right, so
but anyway, that's another story.
Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.
See you later, guys.